Student, the today's topic is Coriolis law of independent migrations of ions at infinite dilution. When the dissociation is complete, each ion make a definite contribution towards molar conductivity of the electrolyte, irrespective of the nature of the other ion with which it is associated. Or the molar conductivity at infinite dilution for a given salt can be expressed as the sum of the individual contribution from the ions of electrolyte. Example, the molar conductance is sum of the positive ion molar conductance and the negative ion molar conductance. So, if we calculate the molar conductance of a sodium chloride, for example, molar ionic conductance of an infinite dilution, so it is equal to the molar conductance of sodium ion, positive ion, and molar conductance of chloride ion, means anion. In the case of aluminium sulfate, so student, aluminium has 2 ions and sulfate has 3 ions. Sulfate also a polyatomic ion. So 2 multiply by the molar conductance of aluminium ion, which has 3 positive charge, and sulfate has 3 ions. So molar conductance multiply by 3 and the sulfate ions. So what are the applications of Coriolis law? First, the calculation of molar conductance at infinite dilution of weak electrolyte. For example, in a case of ammonium hydroxide is a weak electrolyte, means the dissociation rate is very low. So it is equal to the molar conductance of ammonium chloride plus molar conductance of sodium hydroxide, then subtracted the molar conductance of sodium chloride. Another case, for example, acetate ion, ethanoic acid, it is molar conductance of acetate ion, then some molar conductance of sodium ion, then subtracted the molar conductance of hydrogen ion and molar conductance of chloride ion. So student, easily we can calculate the conductance of molar conductance at infinite dilution of weak electrolyte. In some cases, the ions, the molar conductance are given. For example, hydrogen H positive 349.6 is a greater molar conductance, and chloride ion is a 76.3. You have seen on the table the hydroxide ion is a molar conductance in greatest, and all the comparison other anion condition. So student, the second application is calculation of degree of dissociation of weak electrolytes. So the molar conductance is equal to the, when the C is similar to 0, infinite dilution, so it is equal to the degree of dilution is equal to the lambda C, then lambda naught, alpha in degree of dissociation at any concentration. Lambda C is a molar conductance of any concentration which are given in numerical, and lambda naught is a molar conductance at infinite dilution. Second, third application is calculation of dissociation constant of weak electrolyte. In a weak electrolyte cases, it is dissociation constant is equal to C alpha square divided by 1 minus alpha, or the derivation which are given, you put the value, then you find the answer. Student, third application is calculation of solubility of spiraling soluble salt, means those salt which are very tough condition create when we dissolve it. For example, sodium chloride, lead sulfate, barium sulfate, etc. dissolve to very less extent in water. Student, in a case of a specific conductivity, specific molar conductivity, the sign is lambda m. It is equal to K multiplied by 1000 and divided by the molarity. It is equal to the K multiplied by 1000 and divided by the solubility. Then solubility easily we calculate, multiply by conductance, multiply by 100,000 and divided by the molar specific conductance, specific conductivity. In a CRT book, question in text 3.8 and 3.9 is totally based on this. So first we take the 3.8, suggest a way to determine lambda naught value of water. So in text 3.8, suggest a way to determine lambda m value of water, where lambda m NaCl are given. So student, lambda m is molar conductance of water is equal to the molar conductance of water in the hydrogen ion, then molar conductance of hydroxide ion. So we determine the molar conductance of HCl and molar conductance of sodium hydroxide. So the molar conductance of water is equal to the molar conductance of HCl plus molar conductance of sodium hydroxide minus molar conductance of NaCl. We segregate into the ion condition. So lambda m H positive, lambda m chloride ion plus lambda m sodium ion, lambda m hydroxide ion, and subtracted the value of molar conductance of sodium ion and molar conductance of chloride ion. So after the calculation, it is equal to the lambda m plus hydrogen ion and lambda m of hydroxide ion. It's a very easy question. It's totally based on the Cole-Rusk law, the independent migrations of ion. Students, second question is in text 3.9 is totally based on this. The molar conductivity of 0.025 mole per liter methanoic acid, 46.1 Simon centimeter square per mole. Calculates the degree of dissociation and dissociation constant. We are given molar conductance of proton hydrogen ion 349.6 Simon centimeter square per mole, and lambda the hydrogen SCOO negative ion is 54.6 Simon centimeter square per mole. So student, we calculate the molar conductance of methanoic acid. It is molar conductance of hydrogen ion, then molar conductance of SCOO negative. We put the value 349.6 plus 54.6. It is 404.2 Simon centimeter square per mole. So we calculate the degree of dissociation. It is equal to the molar conductance of concentration and molar conductance of node delta node m 46.1 we calculate divided by the 404.2. So answer is 0.114, the degree of dissociation. Then dissociation constant is equal to C alpha square 1 minus divided by 1 minus alpha. It is equal to 0.025, then multiply by 0.114 and divided by 1 minus 0.114. It's equal to 3.67, 10 to the power minus 4. So student, these two questions are based on the independent law of migrations of ion or Cole-Rusk law.